think back on grades 6 to 12. And if you asked yourself the question about what were the experiences that propelled you into your life and into your future, many of you would probably name relationships. You would not say, it was my calculus course, or it was a program. You would really name the people, the teachers, the staff, the coaches, maybe a custodian, maybe a school bus driver who slowed down enough to know you and to be in your life. We know that if in fact you do interview young people who have dropped out of schools, who have left too early, or who are failing, we do know that when they're asked the question why, what they will begin to point to more often than not is the lack of a sense of connectedness to the institution called school. There is a growing body of scientific study that shows that the supports called relationship and connectedness are very impactful in kids' lives and in a comprehensive way. That is, the presence of sustained relationship and connectedness matters for the reduction of health-compromising behaviors, substance use, violence, antisocial behavior. At the same time, connectedness promotes school achievement, staying in school, generosity, volunteering, and other positive indicators of healthy development.
And really, historically, we have focused on reducing the risk behaviors. And so you see the priority risk behaviors behind me that we look at, so that is around unintentional injury and violence, alcohol and drug use, sexual behavior, tobacco use, dietary behavior, and physical inactivity. And now in the past several years, we've been kind of broadening our scope a little bit, trying to focus on some of these protective factors, or assets, resilience, however you want to look at it. And we're going to keep our focus on reducing risk behaviors. We think they're both important approaches. But we think that there's a lot of research to show that these are very important. If a student has all four of these, they'll be more likely to feel connected to school. So that includes adult support, so that includes all of the school staff, teachers, but also parents and other community members. Belonging to a positive peer group, that a stable network of peers can improve the student's perceptions of school. We know that being part of a stable network of not so positive peers can have a detrimental effect. Commitment to education, so that's both from the student's part, so that the student believing that their education is important for their future and for their life, as well as their perception that the adults in school also feel like it's important for their education. So it's both their own perception and the adult's perception. And then the last part is school environment, and that's both the physical environment, that they feel safe and that they're able to walk to school safely and just feel safe at school, as well as the psychosocial climate, so if that's harassment or bullying or other aspects of that climate.
Most important thing about this program is that we're given ownership of it, and because of the personal relationships we build, our leaders, Mrs. Torian and Mrs. Bishop, they see the sparks in us, and they just continue to ignite them and to be positive leaders for us.
You don't have to have a lot of money to go into promoting developmental assets. You don't have to buy a multi-million-dollar program. It's about people already in place who are already working and being paid, doing a few extra things to promote the assets, and that's all you need. That's really all you need.